Now, my apologies. I'm going to have to do the aged horses. So the way the system is set up, I forgot my notebook at home, obviously. The way the system is set up is 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds. Aged horses go numerically, but also alphabetically. So you're going to have to, the way we're going to do the aged horses this week is we're going to have to go alphabetically and then also by age. So you're going to see the 4-year-olds alphabetically, the 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, and whatnot. So not everything is going to be alphabetical. It's going to be broken down 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I apologize I had to do it like that last week also. We'll get something a little more constructive in place for you next week. So let's start it off with Adrenaline Rush. Should be back jogging next week. Very happy with the way everything went. Not happy about the bill for our clients out there. We're working on it. They charged us a little much because there was complications, but nevertheless, I endeavored to work on that with you, work on that with them, and get that cleaned up best we can. Bolt Power races tonight, so good luck to Brenda and Bill with the horse. Good luck to them tonight. I got to jump over horses we don't have also anymore. Wow. Glare AM made a break the other day. She's going back Monday. If her AST looks okay, she is going back Monday, and I'm going with her. Enough for the breaks. We're going to get to the bottom of this right now. Laugh Now was absolutely fantastic. So proud of this horse. I know I keep saying it, but I just am. I love horses that are throwaways, that we have to polish up, patch up. You know, I take great pride in my job. Both talking to you, communicating with you, but being able to untie knots, so to speak. Being able to look at a horse for what it could be and try to get it there and bring it to fruition. It's not an easy thing to do, and it's something I spent my whole life working hard on. It's something I take great pride. It doesn't always work. Listen, there's lots of horses we buy that just don't work out. But I take great pride in when something like Laugh Now, something like Eldie's Patrick works out. You know, no one can do every horse perfectly. It is impossible. I don't care. Dig up Joe O'Brien and Stanley Dancer. It doesn't matter. I don't care. No one on planet Earth has ever got along with every horse. It's impossible. So being able to look at a horse like Laugh Now, see him for what he might be, nice little horse, and then bring him to that point, maybe even a little bit beyond, it's gratifying, to be honest. So that's why I get such a kick out of horses that try hard, or horses like Eldie's Patrick that were throwaways for the most part, that end up being good. It's a gratifying feeling, and that's not a disparaging comment on any former trainers. As I said, some horses just don't fit in some stables. So Eldie's Patrick, Laugh Now, very happy with both of them. Eldie's Patrick races tomorrow. He's picked to win. His blood wasn't 100%, it was more than raceable. He's fine, but there could be improvements made. I think he's maybe getting over something. We saw a little bit of that in Miami Valley, so maybe he had a little relapse. I'm not sure. Seems fine. Cindy said he's eating good and feeling good, so we'll see tomorrow night. But Eldie's Patrick has been on some kind of tear for us. Locatelli is back now in Harry's barn. I know Nelly, and quite frankly, you know, here's a guy, Harry Polton, has had fantastic horses. Baskets full of them. Tons of very, 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 very good horses. And he loves Locatelli. And you see it when you hear him talk about him or be around him. He loves Locatelli, and I cheer for them all the time. Not just because I'm obviously a partner on the horse, but because I love when people, you know, here's a guy that's been in the game his whole life. Harry Polton has been where most people would love to be, and came from where people would not ever want to be. And, you know, for him to be at the age that he's at and fall in love with a horse, and I know he does, it really is something to behold, to be honest. And very, very happy that he likes this horse because he gets along very well with him. My Mini Miracle in where she belongs now. For those of you who would think that I just dumped them in claimers and moved them, this is a horse I like also. But I refuse to continue to race her over her head. She got beat fair and square last week. That's not going to happen again. We put her in. She's picked to win tomorrow. What she does is up to her, but she's in the right class tomorrow night. No Free Lunch is racing tonight against Patrick the Piranha. I'm a little torn. I don't know what to do. I don't really want to see him beat Patrick the Piranha, but good luck to both groups. I hope you win in a dead heat. How's that? Where were we at here? We were at No Free Lunch Royston's Punch, injured. He's in the sale. That's the 6th horse that's in the sale. There's 6 in the sale next month in Ohio. I'll talk about that sale in just a minute. Walk on the Moon. I had to erase my original video from today, because I was angry when I come off the track. But in fairness to Walk on the Moon, he did race pretty good, and I think I was more angry because the other 2 horses had raced out of their skin today, raced so good, and then to go with Moon and know that he could have won and got beat. I think the horse raced good though. It angers me because I know how good he could be if he just would be. And he's just not there yet. Maybe he'll get there someday. I don't know. Now we're to the 5-year-olds. Don't believe me, just watch. Race good the other day. Guys, you know he's going to be claimed at some point. I wasn't claimed the other day. Every day, I bet you 7 different people have messaged me and said, is Don't Believe Me Just Watch for sale? I said, no, don't even go there. No one's selling them. I'm not even going to bring it to them. I'm not doing it. You want them, you're going to have to claim them. And no one's claimed them. So I think a lot of those people are from the east coast of Canada, where if you claim them, you have to race them here for 60 days. If they had just claimed them way back when, they could have got them for 15 probably, and they wouldn't have had to wait. The 60 days would have been up by now. But whatever. No, you want them? Come get them. Mario, you still think Century Invictus is better than? Yes. I know Mario was pretty proud of World for 2. And so I told him the other day that Century Invictus is a better horse. He said, do you still think Century Invictus is a better horse? Let me bring Century Invictus to the Meadows, and we'll see how's that. I think they're both very, very good horses. So Globetrotting's training now full-time. Very happy with her. Dominic loves her. He's being very careful with her, and I like what I see so far. High Gear No Fear improved. Every week improved. I understand. I'm your partner. I know it sucks. We got thumped when we bought them. We're down, but we're not out. We're not out. We're going to climb back up, and we'll see if we can't recoup our money from High Gear No Fear, and then hopefully make some money with High Gear No Fear. There's nothing stopping us now. Levitor is back in Ontario. He's going to qualify on Monday. It says, James, I'm just going to tell James you're fired. I'm going to go with Levitor on Monday morning. I'll be back. I'll go with him. I'll school Iglariam. You stay at the front. Okay, good. Where are we at now? Sailor will be in next week. He just didn't get in this week. Very happy with how he looks, how his feet look. Much, much better. We'll see when we can get the big Sailor in again. Stay Close is in tomorrow. This is why I'm on my way to Northfield and not on my way to Ontario. I'm going to race Sailor tomorrow night. First race, tough spot. 7-hole, a bunch of deep end of the pool killers in there. It's a tough bunch and a lot to ask. Stay Close to. I'm going to use it as a tightener, and the entire time between now and when I actually get off the bike, I'm going to be trying to figure out what our next step is. I think this horse may have to come home to Ontario. He doesn't have as much money made, right? Over here it's wins. He's got 7 wins, so he fits an Elmer's 8. Over there, fits an Elmer's a 70, 80. The class that Eldis Patrick is about to exit, hopefully, if he wins tomorrow. He fits in there for 20,000, I believe. So maybe Sailor Stay Close needs to get his passport back and come back to Ontario with me. We'll see. Kings County is in to go in the Open. Scratched, missed 2 weeks. Open equals shitty day, I would guess. Excuse my French. So we'll see how Kings County does. Seems like we're in those 6-year-olds now. Stormridge Simba's racing tonight, picked to win. I hope he wins. He's not long for going to Plain Ridge in New York. I've been teasing this with everybody and telling everybody that's what we're planning on doing, and that is what we're planning on doing. We'll see how he gets along tonight, and then make our steps there shortly thereafter. White Tiger and Yes are both back going now. 2 different spots right now. Yes qualifies next Thursday. White Tiger just got his shoes back on. He's just jogging back now. No rush with White Tiger at all. We're going to take our time with him and Locatelli. And yes, lots of options with this guy. Any more? Patrick the Piranha races tonight. Looked better last week. This is another horse I quietly talked about. Plain Ridge with him might be a real good move. He's not going to race in the Open. He's not going to race against Jimmy Freight. Sorry, just because we paid a lot for him. They paid a lot. Jimmy Freight's worth a lot more than we paid for him. In fact, every horse in the Open is worth more than Patrick. So it's not like we paid a lot for him. So therefore, they should just start printing checks to us from the Open. He's an Open horse in like September, October, November, December. He can bounce around the conditions throughout the summer. Where those conditions are, there's a lot of conditions he can fit. I like the angle of Plainridge. Open goes for like 30. Backup class goes for 25. There's a lot of money there to be racing for, and I think Patrick the Piranha may be heading that way. See how he does tonight. See how he does in the coming weeks. But for now, both him and Stonebridge Simba on a soft list to be heading towards there. Is that it? It is not. Don't forget about Brave World. Brave World's racing tonight at Mohawk. These are obviously by age, and each year by alphabetical order. Confuses me, and I'm actually reading. Brave World racing tonight. Getting tough again tonight, but he'll drop down next week. We'll see how he does. So that's our age horse. A little bit of a different format today. I apologize. I should have had that written out after last week and brought it with me. I did not. We'll endeavor to get that done this week. So as the sun goes down here, I'm now in Ohio, and I am 30 minutes away from Northfield Park. Well, I'm going to Macedonia. I'll talk to you all very soon. It has been a great weekend all around. From Wednesday to now, the last 3 days, I don't think there's been any issues. Knock on, I don't have any wood. Knock on wood. We haven't had any issues. So good luck to everybody tonight. Good luck to everybody tomorrow, Monday, and hereafter. Take care.